Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We have the director of the St. Augustine Airport making $30,000 a month.
What?
Without a contract. No contract. Good gracious.
What?
Pay me half. I'll do it. The Yellow Jackets won't go undefeated after losing to Mandarin. Our state senator refiles a bill to make progress on the Black History Museum, and the Florida-Georgia game is this Saturday. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, BNS Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. Support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and you can download our app from the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone. And you have to tell people who you are because they're guessing the green.
Yes.
I guessed wrong.
Yeah.
Because I said Fiona.
Yeah, I'm not Fiona.
Shrek. You're not Fiona from Shrek. So tell the people who you are.
I am Tafiti from Moana.
Moana. All right. You should have told me how it came as Maui.
My husband went to jiu-jitsu as Maui today.
Yeah. So, and obviously everyone can tell
Yes.
that I am Pedro because I started the 904.
Flash a little booby on this Halloween. Nice.
What I do.
Yeah. See, I've got my heart of the ocean.
Which way is my feather?
It's over here. Yeah. It's over here. Yeah. There you go. I have my heart of the ocean. Maui gave it back.
Okay.
So that's why I'm happy and I'm not volcanic.
Oh, thank goodness you're not volcanic.
I know.
That would
It's
not
that time of the month.
make for a great show.
Or good. I don't know. Little come
And
to
Blake-
blows.
Blake, who are you dressed as?
Blake Blevins from the 904 Now.
There you go. Local celebrity.
Indeed.
We love that.
And in case you're wondering, yes, I do have a little decoration back here for the
Porpoise with a dog with a witch's hat.
yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
Yep.
Quick Photoshop. So for once, you shaving isn't the big news.
Yeah.
Surprisingly so, and plus also new size.
Yeah?
Size
He's
shaved
got a
off
little.
as well.
He's got a
Got a
little,
little undercut.
A little bit of a mullet as well.
All right.
little mullet, a mini mullet going.
We're transitioning haircut. We like that. New haircut.
And I just want to say for the record, yes, it's supposed to button,
Well, you know,
but it doesn't. It doesn't button anymore.
you've been on land for a while.
Too many nutty buddies.
That buttoned when you were out to sea.
Let's see if I can get one.
Oh, you're gonna pop a button.
Yeah.
Don't break the camera.
Yeah. Ponce
do that.
Ponce de Leon didn't have nutty buddies or
They can touch. They touch. It counts. It counts. Counts. The button's touched.
Sure, that touches. Do we have a question today?
I'm trying to breathe. All right. Obviously, today is Halloween.
No way.
I don't know if you guys know this. In case you're wondering. And I want to know what was the worst Halloween contest costume you had as a child.
The worst
The
costume.
worst costume you had as a child.
The worst costume I had was an 80s witch's costume, which was basically a screen printed trash bag that you stuck on that had armholes.
I was going to say, did you ever do that mask with like the plastic
and it
mask
had
with like
a green witch's mask that smelled like just toxic fumes.
Yeah.
And it cut my eyes. It cut all the way around my eyes. It's like, What is this?
Those were horrible, but I
That is
always
not a
wanted
fun
one
costume.
because I could never afford one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents would never buy me anything like that. We'll make you one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one once.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all you needed.
Yeah, that was enough.
Okay.
It's not fun. You did not miss out. The worst experience I had with a costume was my mom did make me a genie costume, which was fantastic. But the neighbor lady, the retired lady, wanted to see it. And so before we went trick-or-treating, my mom sends me down to see the neighbor lady to show her the costumes. They've been talking about it, I guess, for however long. And my brother pantsed me in front of everyone.
What brothers do.
Yeah. So my friend's brother chased him down and pantsed him. He was older, so that was probably more embarrassing.
That
for
was
him
probably worse. That was
than
probably
it
worse.
for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me a while to get over the humiliation of being pantsed and go trick or treating. I did.
Everyone needs a good pantsing.
Yep, that was mine. Halloween pantsing. It's the
Blake-
35th anniversary.
Blake, worst costume.
All right. I don't remember like really like one costume that like I remember was bad. So if you don't mind, I like to pass the answer off to you because in my early childhood, I used to help me dress for Halloween. So I'm gonna pass it off to you.
You had some pretty good costumes. I
Yeah.
mean, fortunately, we had enough money to make for a real. Money helps with costumes,
For
by the
sure.
way.
100%.
And you had some pretty good costumes. The one I remember most is you as a police officer with your little round head.
I remember that as well. Actually, I do remember wearing that police officer uniform when we had our Project Optimus event at the old jail.
That's the one I remember the most. That was like the cutest outfit because I mean it was like from head to toe. It was like
Nailed it.
so we nailed it. I remember the good ones. I don't remember being a bad dad and put you in like anything awful. So
No plastic, toxic.
and the fact that you don't have
torture.
any childhood trauma from it, pretty much says it all. So that makes me feel good.
All right.
All right.
So you had a lot of DIY costumes. So what about you?
I did. I had some really bad ones. If in doubt, you dressed as a hobo. The one that I remember is I really wanted to be an Indian one year, and it was cold like it is today, maybe even a little bit colder.
Yeah.
And I made this bone vest that I wore, and I didn't wear any shirt underneath it because it just didn't go with the outfit.
Of course not.
And I froze my ass off that. But it was still a great costume because I put that together myself. But the worst one I remember is as an adult, I dressed as a woman. This one I didn't have a beard and I was younger, and I got hit on.
So you're a pretty girl then.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't at all. It wasn't an attractive
You
man.
were around very drunk people
It
then.
wasn't attractive men that were hitting on me.
All right.
But it was kind of awkward. I was like, dude, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter. But I mean,
Yeah.
But it was like, wait a second, I have a chance of never being lonely. I'll shave and be a lady.
That's good news.
Yeah.
My first Halloween in college, I was in New York for college. I didn't know that it was cold for Halloween. And so I picked my costume, like my first beach walk, because I found these very large clamshells. And I was like, I can make an actual seashell bra. I can be a mermaid. So like I spend the first couple of weeks of college, like figuring out how to drill holes into these clamshells, like without power tools. And it was this whole thing. And then I'm all dressed up and it's so cold. And I'm in like Little Mermaid skirt and my shell bra. And not a fun night.
Did you crack your shells?
I did not crack my shells. I wrapped my shells in a shawl. Speaking of cold, now's time for a quick check of the weather.
It's cold. That's all we got.
That's it.
That's it.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street, with over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker. It's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. It's open daily, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blakes traffic report.
The scariest report of the day.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah.
That's not my camera that has like no picture because of the sun, is it?
321.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That was your pick.
That was my pick.
Both of you guys' cameras are in the shadows right now. So
But it looks like everything's moving.
Everything is.
indeed. So stay out of the dark today.
For sure. Well, you gotta go in the dark for trick or treating. All right, that Hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Moving into the news, Florida high school football, Mandarin edges St. Augustine. The Yellow Jackets' quest for a perfect season came to a heartbreaking end Thursday night in front of a packed home crowd at Foots Brumley Stadium. Needing just one more win to finish the regular season undefeated, number 7 St. Augustine fell short in a 27-21 thriller against Mandarin High School, one of the top Class 6A contenders in Florida. The game lived up to its hype, a back-and-forth battle between two Northeast Florida powerhouses that wasn't decided until the final minutes. Mandarin's Shawnqueezy Foster delivered the dagger with a 23-yard touchdown run late in the fourth quarter that sealed the victory and handed St. Augustine its first loss of the year. The Yellow Jackets 9-1 fought hard throughout the night. Quarterback Brenton James connected with Miami commit Samorion Wingo on the 17th-yard touchdown just before halftime, tying the game at 14. Wingo finished with 4 catches for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. St. Augustine grabbed a 21-14 lead heading into the fourth quarter, but Mandarin's passing game roared back to life. Quarterback Knox Anise found Tian Weish, who had a breakout night with 4 catches, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns, including a 24-yard score to tie it up late. When the Yellow Jackets got one final possession, their comeback hopes failed after a deflected pass led to an interception. Despite the loss, St. Augustine still finishes the regular season at 9-1, a mark that cements their place among the state's elite programs as they prepare for the postseason. All right, that's a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, so Blake, you were out there. They still had a chance on that last drive, and that ball got tipped, and that's when it kind of all hope was lost.
Yeah, it definitely was possible. Although there was one play. It was I believe it was fourth down at the 1 yard line, like to the goal line. But the referees called it short. But like a lot of people in the comments, Joy Marie especially saying that the ball probably did cross the line, but the referees didn't give it to them. But however though, the referees, there definitely was a lot of penalties called on both sides. Like we got a lot of false starts and offside penalties. They had like a lot of personal foul and
so for two really good teams, it was a little sloppy, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Both teams better straighten it up before they get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
For sure.
And definitely will say their number one receiver, I think it was like did say the name Brent. I'm not sure what his name is.
Brenton James.
No, that's
quarterback.
That's our quarterback.
That's sorry. I believe it's Brian something. Let me double
I don't
check.
think that's in the story.
Their wide receiver.
Yeah, their wide receiver though. Like I believe he's like the number one recruit for the 2028 class
in the nation.
Yeah, like an entire nation. And you could like immediately tell like that he has like his own like media team with him, like because during like the handshake line, like he was just going like just going like not like nonchalantly slapping like the hand. So and then like immediately
he is being cocky.
Yeah, and that's him right there, just like immediately taking his helmet off during the play, and then that actually led to a taunting penalty.
Good.
Oh wow.
So. Yeah. But
he's going to have to grow up if in the next 2 years to get what he needs to get out of it. Hopefully, he's got the right people around him.
And
All right. Great season, St. Augustine. And good job with our entire team. That was our last televised game of the season. And thank you to all our sponsors on the football side. So
Thank you very much, guys. And thank you, Blake. That's a lot of hard work. Thank you, Aiden. And is it Josh that goes out there with you?
yes, Joshua and his brother-in-law Ernest as well. He helped us out as well.
Thank you guys for the whole team making that happen. That was really cool. Florida lawmaker files bill to move forward with the creation of Black History Museum in St. Johns County. A long-awaited cultural project celebrating Florida's African-American heritage is one step closer to reality. On Thursday, State Senator Tom Leake, a Republican from Ormond Beach, whose district includes St. Johns County, filed a new proposal to officially establish the Florida Museum of Black History in St. Johns County. The bill, Senate Bill 308, will be considered during the 2026 legislative session beginning in January. A similar measure passed unanimously in the Senate earlier this year, but stalled in the House before the session ended. If approved, the plan would move forward with creating a museum on a historic site in West Augustine, the former home of Florida Memorial University, one of the state's oldest historically Black colleges. Lawmakers first laid the groundwork for the project in 2023, forming a state task force to study the possible locations and structure. That group's final report named St. Johns County as the ideal setting for the museum, a place where much of Florida's early African-American history began. Under the bill, a Florida Museum of Black History Board of Directors would be created to work alongside a foundation overseeing construction, funding, and long-term operations. Supporters say the museum would serve as a major cultural and educational landmark, preserving stories of struggle and achievement and resilience that shaped Florida and the nation. If approved by both chambers next session, the Florida Museum of Black History could soon rise on St. Johns County soil, where so much of that history began. This is really exciting. I hope this bill makes it through. It got stalled before, so I hope it makes it through this session so that this can be official and we can actually break ground and we can actually get there.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Cool. So we were there when there was like the major ceremony that we filmed live for the 904 Now.
Yep.
And like everyone's there. Susan Phillips, the CEO of the tourist development area there. We also had Tom Leake. We also, I believe, most of the commissioners were there. Sarah Arnold, Christian Whitehurst, they were all there. So there was a lot of local support there. So I do believe this time around there will be a major push to get this to get this over the line.
Yeah, that is awesome. And your dad has done a lot of work. He moved the Canwright House close to that facility. He had a phone call that interrupted his sitting in the chair. But do you want to have a comment on the Black History Museum?
Sorry, I had to step out. When friends call and say, "I need you to call me right now."
Yes.
Sorry, even the night. Yep. And if you're one of my friends, I'll do that for you.
Yep.
So, it's going to be a beautiful facility. Hopefully the state of Florida stays behind it. There's a Eatonville just south of it is still kind of doing the give and take, saying, "Oh, well, we can build it better." You can't. Yeah. We're where Florida history starts. Mm-hmm. No matter your culture, it starts in St. Augustine. Mm-hmm. And it was a great project when I got to do the Canwright House. They moved it to the right location. That region is just prime for where this is at. So Tom Leaks, keep pushing, and Kim Kendall and Sam Greco, on the House side, you guys got to help him out on that side too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then because definitely like there's civil rights history that's here in St. Augustine because Kelly just posted a comment that says that she was surprised to see St. Augustine being mentioned as part of civil rights history as well. So it's definitely important to learn like what happened here in the past when it comes to civil rights because it was a major milestone and that I know you have your movie as well. Yep. They want to push out. So everyone has to learn like what happened here in St. Augustine, and I do believe this museum will definitely help us.
Yeah, I mean, like 1964 was a tough time. I mean, the state of Florida civil rights movement took place in St. Augustine with Dr. Haling and Martin Luther King. I mean, this is the last stop Martin Luther King was at before the Civil Rights Bill was signed in 64. The wait ends out at the beach. There's so many different components that the story needs to be told.
100%.
And hopefully, and I know St. Augustine can do it better than anybody else. So,
Yep.
I mean, just look at me.
Very historical. All right. Moving.
And Fort Mosaic Group also. Yes. I was talking to TJ yesterday. They have a documentary also coming out. So
awesome.
So we have some exciting stuff, and we're re-releasing my movie. With technology over the last 4 years, we've been able to put in and enhance the sound, enhance the quality. So we're
awesome.
excited. We're excited about the re-release of our movie too.
That is very cool. All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. I've got Shell at 146 King Street at $2.77. Owens on South Ponce at $2.77. Sunoco on South Ponce at $2.77. Sunoco on North Ponce at $2.78, just to be different. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce is at $2.82. Gate at Mizell Road is $3.09. Gate at US 1 North is $3.09. Circle K on US 1 North is $3.09. Circle K on 207 is also $3.09. That Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. We've got live music today. Brett Blackshear at Trade Winds at 1 o'clock. Damon Slaughter is at Ben 39 at 1 o'clock. Landfall is at DJ's Clam Shack at 1 o'clock. Sean Ryan's at La Cocina at the Cellar Upstairs at 1 o'clock. Heather Craig is at Trade Winds at 1. Palmetto Pickers at Guy Harvey Resort at 4 o'clock. Contact Buzz is at Conch House at 4 o'clock. John Q is at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Ace Wynn is at Embassy Suites at 5 o'clock. Mark Hart is at Trade Winds at 5 o'clock. Salt Ones is at Beaches at Volano at 5 o'clock. Chubby McGee is at Shaughnessy's at 6 o'clock. Shyla Macaluso is at Surfside's Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Rob Peck is at Tides at 6 o'clock. Jeremy Price is at Oasis at 6 o'clock. Hudson Vance is at Salt Life at 6 o'clock. Bedrock is at Arnold's at 7 p.m. Ivan Smith is at Casa Divino 57 at 7 o'clock. Edwin Barbosa is at La Cocina at the Cellar Upstairs at 7 o'clock. Red Magnolia is at Spencer Abbott's at 7 o'clock. Matt Still is at V's Pizza at 7 o'clock. Heather Craig is at Meehan's at 7. Matt Wilson is at Cortesi's at 8 o'clock. Not Quite Dead is at Dog Road's Brewery at 8 o'clock. Marshall Horn is at Trade Winds at 8:30. Chuck and Elliott is at Milltop Tavern at 9 o'clock. Versatile is at No Name at 10 o'clock. And Sage Trunnell is closing out the night at Casa Divino 57 at, well, never mind. That's at 7 o'clock. That's out of order. My bad.
Yeah, I guess accidentally, I forgot to delete her. Sorry. So Versatile ends at 9.
That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction. Voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs a GAF lifetime roofing system and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, tapping into the trends now. Special Halloween edition. People monkeying around this Halloween. We have a monkey running roughshod over Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In Texas, a pet monkey got loose from its owner at a Spirit Halloween store and spent more than 30 minutes swinging from the rafters and poles.
That's what monkeys do.
It's what they do. You should be happy that's all he did.
Yes.
I'm
sure he did I'm sure he pooed.
Arlene Pinkston said she and her daughters were shopping at the Halloween store in Plano when they spotted the monkey. My daughter looked up and said, "What in the world?" And she was like, "Is that a real monkey?" And I looked up and said, "Well, it's got a diaper on, so I guess it's real."
Oh, thank goodness it had the diaper on.
Pinkston recorded video of the monkey running and swinging loose through the store. Spirit Halloween employee Jimmy Harris said the monkey was apparently spooked by an animatronic display. That's the worst place you can take a monkey.
Why are you taking the monkey to Spirit Halloween?
There's viral videos of children and adults freaking out because those animatronics completely startle them.
It didn't look like he had a leash on it all either. I mean, was he just holding the monkey?
It might have been like hold the hand, like on the shoulder, hold the hand, and it's like typically well trained. Mm-hmm. But look at that. Look at that poor baby. Scared. Harris said it was entertaining. A lot of people just stood and watched it for like 30 minutes the whole time. They were like, monkey! And we had kids trying to catch it. Terrible plan. Don't do that. A Plano police officer responded to the store toward the end of the monkey's time on the loose. He observed the monkey swinging from the rafters wearing a diaper, police said in a statement. Eventually, a cookie was offered to the monkey by the owner.
Obviously, you go with food right away.
Why do
you got to call the cops?
So I called the cops when I let a cat loose in the airport because that cat was vicious and needed the Kevlar vest to be able to catch it.
You got attacked at TSA in that moment, and TSA created that problem.
They did. 100% a TSA created problem. Yeah. So I feel for this poor woman who was probably like, oh no. Why is she taking this monkey into stores?
She probably it's probably her therapy monkey or some. There's people with therapy peacocks, or I can't explain that portion of it. But I don't understand why the monkey didn't have a leash on it, because it didn't look like, unless it got it off of itself.
Yeah, it could have. I mean, there's monkey stories all over. There was the car accident in Mississippi that let lab monkeys loose, and there were stories about like herpes infected monkeys on the loose in the jungles of Mississippi.
Well, no, they are in Silver Springs. There's herpes monkeys in Silver Springs, Florida.
Gracious. So they
swim, by the way.
They do, swim. And they jump out of trees in front of kayakers, because that video has also gone viral. Silver Springs monkeys dive bombing in front of kayakers, and evidently there was a story out of Missouri on Tuesday that 3 monkeys were on the loose after a truck carried Reese's monkeys from Tulane University. What is everyone doing with monkeys this week?
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
0% of these stories took place on a bed. So we're saying
no more monkeys jumping on the bed. That's all I got to say about that.
Mark Say from Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. That Tap Into the Trends is brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look as young as you feel? At the Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox, fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 20 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and much more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting, because you deserve to love the face you see in the mirror. I laugh because this is the face I'm currently seeing in the mirror. And it's funny for me to do this read today. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today.
Woohoo!
They are fantastic, and they won't turn you green.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe they will.
Unless you want them to.
Maybe they will.
All right. Moving back into the news. A $30,000 a month job at the St. Augustine Airport. 0 contracts to prove it. Questions are mounting over how the St. Augustine Airport's top executive has been paid tens of thousands of dollars without any signed employment contract or formal authorization on the record. According to documents obtained by the Jacksonville Business Journal, Interim Executive Director Courtney Pittman has received compensation despite the airport authority being unable to produce a signed agreement or board resolution approving his pay. Pittman was promoted to interim director in May of 2024 after the sudden resignation of his predecessor, just months after being hired as the airport's director of operations. But since taking the helm, his leadership and pay have drawn scrutiny following the resignation of a board member who alleged Pittman unilaterally increased his own salary. Pittman denies that claim, saying the board voted to authorize his employment terms during a May 13th meeting and directed staff to finalize the paperwork, a process he says was never completed. He told the Business Journal that he has served as an at-will employee since that time. However, the airport's former general counsel, Jeremiah Blocker, disputes that interpretation, saying the board never approved a salary or contract, only the drafting of one to be brought back for a later vote. That draft, dated May 10th, 2024, proposed a 6-month agreement paying Pittman more than $30,000 a month, but it was never added to the meeting agenda or voted on. Former board member Jennifer Leota, who resigned over the controversy, says Pittman's explanation doesn't add up, calling it smoke and mirrors. Airport policy also allows the executive director to determine which action items appear on board agendas, meaning Pittman could have brought his own compensation proposal forward, but did not. The airport authority has experienced frequent turnover in recent years, with multiple directors and board members resigning amid investigations and internal disputes. Previous interim directors had clearly documented salary arrangements, making the lack of an agreement for Pittman an unusual exception. Now, with 3 new board members appointed by Governor Ron DeSantis, the authority is expected to take up Pittman's future and review a proposed new contract setting his annual salary at $300,000. Until then, questions remain about how the airport's interim director has continued to be paid and who, if any, officially approved it. Wow.
They need to get their stuff together, man.
Again,
How
I will graciously accept the position for $15,000 a month. No problem.
They need to get their stuff together.
Good gracious,
So.
it's a mess.
I'll get paid the exact same, and I'll clean it up. Right? I'll clean it up.
I won't do anything, but it won't be any worse.
Yeah,
You can still pay me 15 grand.
Yeah, you're still getting your 15 grand.
It doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it's getting cleaned up now for $30,000.
Give me
$30,000 a month, and still no commercial airlines at our airports. Come on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll take the job for 6 months. Pay me the 30,000. I'll have you in good shape, and then you pay the next guy half that.
Spirit Airlines coming to St. Augustine Airport.
Or a woman. So, yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
It's yeah. No. They need to clean that area up.
But I know you brought this proposal up, like to say like the board county commissioners should take over the airport authority, but that's against Florida law. Is that correct, or?
Oh no. There's a lot of places where the board of county commissioners and the municipal airport fall under the same thing. It's just it kind of does away with the airport authority when you do that, though. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I like the fact that it's not on the tax rolls at all, and it needs to stay off the tax rolls. And I got to give them credit, even through all this chaos, they have not put it back on the tax rolls. When I first moved here, the airport authority was on our tax rolls, and we had to pay taxes to them. Mm-hmm. So the fuel and all that stuff is keeping the rental space, and all that's keeping it off the tax rolls. So
Right on.
So somehow, even with that business-wise, and they can afford to pay him $30,000 a month.
Good gracious. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot. I mean, that's what our county administrator makes.
Yeah.
Much bigger job.
She actually works.
Much bigger job.
She oversees a huge staff.
And I don't know this individual, but you know,
I don't know.
Yeah. Interim director for a year and a half.
No changes made.
Yep.
Except checks getting signed.
Seems like a long interim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Florida Georgia weekend is upon us. It is set to transform downtown Jacksonville with tailgates, drones, and record crowds.
Drink up.
It's one of the biggest weekends of the year and one of the biggest tests of Jacksonville's future as a destination city. With the Florida-Georgia rivalry colliding with Halloween and ongoing construction at Everbank Stadium, tens of thousands of visitors are pouring into downtown, putting the city's hotels, bars, and transportation system to the test during what's expected to be a multi-million-dollar economic weekend. Last year's matchup brought in more than $38 million in total impact, and officials expect to meet or exceed that figure this year. From Sports Complex to Springfield and the South Bank. Restaurants, bars, and event venues are bracing for record crowds. Visit Jacksonville's Katie Matura says it's the city's busiest hotel weekend of the year, with many fans coming even without game tickets just to experience the atmosphere. Downtown Vision CEO Jake Gordon adds that the weekend's energy is unmatched, fueling local businesses and downtown foot traffic. Major tailgate events are adding to the boom, including the all-inclusive Florida versus Georgia tailgate at 1906 Beaver Street and the world's largest outdoor cocktail party tailgate at 441 Haynes Street. Both are expected to draw hundreds of fans for food, drinks, and entertainment leading up to kickoff. Nearby, the Stadium District, East Side, and Elbow District are packed with game day events, from rooftop watch parties at Intuition Aleworks to live DJs and themed menus at local favorites like That Bar at the Arena, the Avenue Grill, and Skyline Wings and Things. Downtown nightlife will carry into the evening, with the Elbow District hosting the Kickoff and Cocktails event at Decca Live and a grand opening celebration at Keen's Irish Pub, both capped with live concerts and after parties. The weekend also coincides with Winn-Dixie's 100th anniversary celebration, lighting up the skies Friday night with dual drone shows near Everbank Stadium and RV City. Meanwhile, fans will get their first close-up look at Jacksonville's Stadium of the Future project, including the newly unveiled 66-step grand staircase at Gate 1. Jaguars president Mark Lamping says it's one of 4 major staircases that will connect fans to a wider concourse and modernized entrances. Mayor Donna Deegan says the $2.4 billion project will create nearly 18,000 jobs and generate $26 million in long-term economic impact over the next 30 years. Part of a broader redevelopment wave that includes the Four Seasons Hotel and Riverfront Plaza. As kickoff approaches Saturday at 3:30 p.m., the Florida-Georgia weekend is more than just a football tradition. It's a live demonstration of Jacksonville's growing role as a hub for sports, entertainment, and economic opportunity.
Or economics.
Economic opportunity.
Nothing like good old economics.
I know.
Yeah.
I love economics. Yeah. Macroeconomics. Very interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm still interested to see how this final design comes out, because the first one that came out looked like lady parts. Did you see the picture of it?
I did not.
Ooh.
Are we allowed to show it, or will we get
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh, now that I put that visual in your head.
Yeah,
So
I can only imagine.
They've adjusted it since then.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Now that
I thought you were about to show it, Blake.
yeah, real quick. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna ask you a question though. Like, so when like Jacksonville hosts like these like major events, like the Florida Georgia game, like what's usually like the impact that you've seen in your hotels? Like what would you use like the general like?
Oh, Florida Georgia's. I mean, we sell out. Mm-hmm. So I mean, Florida Georgia's, a big weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, because a lot of people come down for the, make an extended weekend out of it because it's a cocktail party, and we probably should have taken the 904 Now van up and partied like a rock star.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yepers. That's,
all right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A little.
Yep. You see it.
Labia-ish.
Yeah. You want to put it up there, Blake, or no?
I'm trying to find it here real quick.
Here, I can email it to you.
Okay.
It's. It's
one of those big weekends, and it falls on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be added chaos to that. So, and I saw Joy, a Gator fan out there, kind of throwing some barbs at Georgia.
Oh man.
So I don't know if that's a good idea. You guys don't even have a coach.
Yeah.
That is awkward to try and play with no coach.
Yeah. Well, they have 9,000 assistant coaches, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and but how the only issue I have is the Georgia quarterback Gunnar Stockton is playing with a little bit of motivation in this game because I believe he told the AP yesterday that he's going to be playing hard to beat Florida because in 2010. His dad died having a heart attack after Florida beat Georgia in 2010.
Oh, that's kind of morbid.
Yeah. He literally told a reporter that I'm doing this for my dad.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ricky, as a Gator fan, says no coach is better than the one we had. So
That's okay. I mean, it worked out for Clemson. I mean, we had no coach for a while, and Dabo stepped in as the interim, and we had a good finish
worked out.
to our season, and we had a good run there for a while. Who knows how it's going to go now?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
See if Trevor can find that magic again.
All right. Do you want to show that picture?
I'm having a hard time trying to find that picture anyway.
I emailed it to you.
Okay.
Do you want to check the comments while he's looking?
All right. On this frightful Friday, I will frolic furtively.
Furtively.
What the hell's that? Through the fans and the followers' comments. Sorry, Bobby, I was like 4 out of 5 today, this week, so I laid an egg on that one.
That frightful, furtive frolic is brought to you by BNS Signs. BNS Signs wants your business to get noticed and stay that way. Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usana Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters.
All right, I got the photo.
There.
All right.
Now, I remember
that one's not the angle that I was thinking about.
That's worse.
You guys,
yeah, because I definitely remember there being like a fake design that looked more like what we're thinking.
Yeah, that's the updated one there.
This has the Majora and Menorah still.
Change the angle just a little bit.
Squint. Turn your head to the right.
No, you don't even have to squint. You don't have to squint. Even with my bad eyes.
You can't find it.
You know one when you see one.
Yeah.
Troy, give us a comments report.
All right. Tim was the first commenter. Thank you, Tim, with your hi. Costco and Buc-ee's were at 258. Joy had to go to a teacher conference. Good luck with that. But she gave us BP and Wawa and Circle K at the fourth gate at 309. Circle K at Wildwoods at 299. The plastic 80s costumes that you were talking about, one is the worst costumes of all time. Terrible. I did get a bless your heart out of Bobby. Thank you. It means you care. And Nick knew exactly who you were.
Oh, nice.
So
defeating.
There was other Princess Fiona, so yes. I was not alone in my Fiona.
Didn't Fiona have brown hair?
And she had little.
Yeah, and the ears. Yeah. I've got flowers and not ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they went this way, not this way.
I'll take it. All right, do we have a Stardom stat?
Stardom stat, and it is Halloween, so it's the day Harry Houdini died. Oh. But I'm going with Sherlock Holmes.
All right.
This is the day Sherlock Holmes was created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and I think he's one of the greatest fictional characters. And if a new Sherlock Holmes movie comes out, I'm watching it.
I know, I do enjoy him.
I like Sherlock Holmes, and I liked Sherlock Holmes when I was a kid. And I mean, Sherlock Holmes is one of my favorite fictional characters.
He's a good one.
He's brilliant and just bad enough to make me go, I can be Sherlock. Except for the brilliant part.
What's your favorite movie, TV adaptation of Sherlock? Who's your favorite Sherlock?
Downey.
Downey?
Robert Downey.
I think I'm Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. I like Cumberbatch in an interview, but I think Robert Downey has that dark side to him.
Yeah, the sort of
Sherlock,
dark side.
Sherlock, like the Sherlock I read is more Robert Downey than it is Cumberbatch, even
Okay.
though Cumberbatch comes with a good accent. So
Good accent.
yeah,
Very good accent.
much
All right.
better.
That's Stardom Stop, brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine. It's right on the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it's spooky how delicious it is.
Yeah.
Plugs, Troy.
All right. You will see a couple little changes on Monday's show with sponsors. We are still looking for sponsors, obviously. So when you see those, we still love all the sponsors that are with us and support us and have been with us. But we are looking for sponsors for both the Stoidum and for Bollocks.
Awesome.
So
All right. Blake, do you have any plugs for us?
Just have a safe Halloween out there tonight. So, and if you are looking for a sponsorship, like my dad mentioned, you can always email me at blake904now@gmail.com or email my dad at troy904now@gmail.com. And yeah, so just have a safe and fun Halloween.
Awesome. Reaction this weekend or no?
I thought about maybe, possibly, who knows?
All right.
Depends on sponsorship. blake904now@gmail.com.
Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, not yet. Subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, not yet. No bollocks tonight. We'll see you next week. Have a great Halloween.
Now-
Bye.
Bye.